bipartisanship.
All right, here we go.
Somebody needs
An ass whipping?
a dictionary.
Hmm.
You said dick.
Oh, it's going to be another juvenile show, right? Okay.
It's another.
Isn't it always?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it always?
How long have we been doing this?
4 years now?
Right.
No.
3 years.
It's been that long?
At least 3. I don't know. No, I don't think anyone ever knows.
Remember, the views and opinions expressed by a show and its guests are strictly of those said individuals and do not reflect those of Black Sheep Bravo LLC staff, nor the staff of Black Sheep Bravo. You can go suck a wiener if you do not like the show.
Please
So fuck
don't.
off now. This is Monday Motivation. Viewer discretion advised.
Here we go.
TKE. I don't realize that. I noticed that one of those pictures. One of those pictures, you had a TKE. Did you belong to a fraternity, or did you just steal that shirt?
Yep.
No, I definitely totally stole it.
Tau Kappa Epsilon.
There you
The
go.
cat's over here hacking up a hairball.
Here, kitty.
He's having a rough time with it, too.
Yeah.
Gross.
Are we all having
Hey,
a hard time?
hi,
Speaking of
we're
hard
here.
times, hey, it's
Welcome.
Monday. It's Monday Motivation with Ogre, and we're gonna jump right into it and get to the star of the show, Ogre.
I don't know about the star or anything. The star needs a haircut. Yeah, it's Memorial Day, and if you notice, I didn't see a lot of scolding memes on my Facebook feed today.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, I always look forward to those.
Are you losing your friends?
No. Well, maybe, probably a couple of them, but because I had the audacity to disagree with them about wearing masks. But other than that, I think that was from that old woman that I killed on the elevator. That's another story. But no, usually I look forward to getting the ones from the people that scold me and yell at me, and that Memorial Day is not a barbecue day. It's not a national day off work day. It's a day of remembering. And we're like, yes, we know. We understand. We get it. No need for you to
Yeah, but
dress me
I always
down.
ask, why
here.
can't it be both?
It can.
Right.
It absolutely can. There's no bits about it. That's a excellent observation there, Doc. Why can't it be both? Did you see? Look at these little
Very
teeth.
wise.
Goddamn you,
Are you-
coronavirus. This is down to. I went on my.
Azure worked today. Why did she work today?
Who's peeking through the door back there?
Oh, that's my.
Azure
my
worked today because
producer.
I told her to. Goddamn.
Nice. You lay the law.
Because we had. I am the law. Because we had shit going and somebody had to be there, so it wasn't going to be
Ooh.
me.
Speaking
So
of
number
which,
2. Yes.
yeah, my producer asked me yesterday. There was a news story about busing, how they're going to change the seating next year of how people should be sat. Are they going to take seats out, or are they going to have like labeled seats where, Billy could sit here, Susie could sit here, Lamangelo will sit here,
No.
Arangelo will sit over here. No,
Arangelos.
yeah, that's what all the names
Orange
are.
Jello. I
Yeah.
think he
They're,
meant to
they're
say.
twins. Lamangelo and Arangelo. They're twins.
No.
They're in sixth grade.
No.
Michael and Pikel.
No. There's buses that have upwards of 60, 70. Some of them have close to 80 kids on them. You got the super big, the 83 passenger vehicles. If you're gonna have a bus, if you're gonna have a bus route that where they think you're only gonna pick up 12 kids and you normally have 65 on that route, that bus is going to be going all day. You're going to have kids showing up to school. If the bell's at 7 o'clock, there's going to be kids coming in there at 10:30. Hey, we're here, dude. And the bus drivers are going to be out driving for 14 and a half hours a day. They don't work for free. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
So that's going to get passed on. So that's going to change. I saw that too, where it shows the bus and it's like every other seat here, and then it goes a row back in the next seat. And that way, where there's only 12 kids on a bus, impossible. It's not
Yeah,
going
but
to
I got
happen.
aren't
an
the
idea.
kids supposedly immune to this anyways?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Double decker
According to-
buses.
According to impeached President Trump, everybody's immune. So, and a vaccine is coming at warp speed, so we'll all be saved.
Warp speed.
I'm not
engage.
worried. You shouldn't be worried either, Doc, because it's the warp speed vaccine is coming.
Good.
Good.
Go
What was
get
your
chips,
question, there,
everyone.
Spaniard? You were starting to ask something.
No, that was it. That was my question.
Oh, did you
That
see?
was
Speaking of Trump, let's just get into. Oh fuck! See, this is why I hate not having my goddamn mouse. Son of a bitch.
You don't have a mouse? What happened to your? What happened to your mouse?
Hey, girl,
My mouse is here, but I only have so many connectors
Holes?
for my. I only got so many
Oh.
holes for my laptop.
Yeah, I had the same problem. I had to get some more holes.
And
There's
I
a
got my
connector you can
fancy
get.
new thing. So Trump, did you see? Speaking of the solemn Memorial Day, did you see from the president his big tweet in all caps, "Happy Memorial Day"?
Happy Memorial Day. Yeah.
Like it's
I still
fucking
don't get that.
Christmas or
Yeah,
something.
I don't think you're supposed to say happy.
Happy.
I mean,
What's so
if
happy
you-
about it?
It's different from an idiot coming like me and you other two idiots, but you're the president of the
I
United
resemble
States.
that remark.
I don't think putting a tweet out in all caps with how many exclamation points were there? Like 7. Like
It was ridiculous.
it was Happy Memorial Day in all caps with
Wow.
7 exclamation points.
We did the same thing
Like,
on Good Friday.
okay.
On Good
I didn't know-
Friday.
I didn't know 7 exclamation points was unacceptable. Was it one too many?
That's a little bit of yelling there right there. Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Then he went
Happy-
golfing, and
it's
then of
happy,
course he blamed the evil press for reporting that he went golfing, and he put out a tweet where he's crying. I knew this would happen. They said we're supposed to go out and get the CDC, and all of a sudden he listens to the CDC too. The CDC said we're supposed to get outside and get exercise, so I figured I'd go golfing. I knew this would happen from the lamestream media. I'm paraphrasing, so. I thought that was
Golfing.
hilarious. Here's a thought: maybe if you didn't complain for 3 years about the president, the Obama golfing all the time, maybe people would make a big deal about it now when you're golfing. But
Yeah, tough
what do
guy.
I know?
Yeah. I like the thing he did at the national the Arlington National Cemetery, where he's
What'd
like
he do
petting.
there?
He was petting the wreath, like he was just petting it. I'm like, why are you? And are you supposed to salute a wreath? I don't know. You're supposed to salute a wreath.
Was there a flag on it?
Don't they
No.
salute the monument when they bring out
That's
the
what I
wreath
thought.
there?
For what? I mean, I don't know. This is I don't know. Maybe it's just
I'm
the
not just
stupid
talking
shit
about
we
him.
do.
I'm talking about all presidents. Don't they?
No,
they
I don't
come
know.
out and they place the thing, and no, the dudes salute the president.
soldiers.
And
Yeah,
he
the
salutes
soldiers
them back. The watch guard or guard.
Right.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do it. Why is he touching
He
the
was
wreath?
I didn't see that. He was
Like
was it
patting it.
Was it like
Like
at
good little boy.
the big conservative convention where he came out and he was hugging the flag with that?
Yes,
stupid
it was
fucking
like
grin
that.
on his
Very
face?
awkward looking. Very awkward
I
looking.
love the flag. It's
It's like it was like somebody presented like their kid that had a crooked eye and a speech impediment, and it's like here, this is my boy. He's gonna spend the weekend with you, and you're like, yeah, nice little guy,
yeah, nice. Thanks, kid. with the
Azrael
lip.
said he shouldn't be able to even step foot there. I disagree with that.
He is the commander in chief.
You can step foot
Yes.
in there, but I mean, study the protocol.
He could step
first.
foot in there with his bone spurs if those help him out, but if those aren't acting up too much on him, kept him out of the draft. Thank God.
You guys hit
speaking
the beaches?
Speaking of golf, no. Are you kidding? If it's not a riptide killing professional wrestlers, I don't want to be in that giant cesspool.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, oh yeah, he fucking. Yeah, I'm never going in the ocean again. If a professional athlete, yes, he was a professional wrestler, but still, if you saw the guy, 6 foot, what was he, like 6'7" and 295 pounds of fucking muscle, then he couldn't fucking get out of this riptide.
Yeah, that's probably why he couldn't get out.
He was
Fucking
too
weighing him
muscular.
down.
Yeah. Well, this was a real thing. I didn't.
Well, this
know.
was an absolute real thing, yeah.
Oh,
He was out there with his kid in Southern California, and a bunch of people got washed out by this fucking riptide, and they got out to him. Yeah, I don't know if that's wee sailing out to sea. No, thank you. I don't think that's what I'd be saying. But they got to him, and he said, I guess the last thing he said was save my son first. And they're like, okay. So they took his kid, and then they went back looking for him, and he was gone. Glub 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 glub.
Damn, that stinks.
Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
So is that
Exactly.
COVID related? Is that a COVID related death?
I believe that goes down as coronavirus death. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Chalk it up.
Somebody, because he sneezed before he went on there, they're like, I saw a sneeze.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Damn.
Hey, speaking of golf, did you see the big Tiger Woods,
Yeah, no,
Taka,
no one
taka,
cares
taka,
about
taka.
that.
Phil
Yeah, I
Mickelson thing? Nobody cares about that.
Oh my God,
no.
who the hell cares?
I watch
They
golf to
raised
fall
$20
asleep.
million. When did you
I
raise
don't
$20 million, Doc?
Never, because I don't care.
$20 million for what? What did they raise $20 million for?
They raised $20 million
With the
for
net worth of
COVID-19
both of them
relief
combined,
efforts.
I'm shocked it's only $20 million.
Relief?
That'd be like me raising $2.
They didn't stroke
Be like,
checks.
oh, look what I did.
Who's getting the relief? Who's being relieved?
It says COVID-19 relief efforts, whatever the fuck that is.
Okay.
Pacific Ocean is no joke. Fuck that water.
That's right. And them damn sharks.
I hate
So
sharks.
I guess it was Phil Mickelson and Peyton Manning and Tom Brady and Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods, yeah.
they had a foursome and
Foursome, what?
calm down. It was for golf. It was on pay-per-view.
Oh, they were all pegging each other. You know.
Is that what it was? Was it
Like
like
your Oh wait, sorry, that was off air.
another manhole reunion kind of a get
Something like
together?
that. Okay, so nobody cares about the Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson.
No,
raising
of
$20
course
million.
we do not.
I don't know. Let me see. Has anybody?
Scissor me timbers.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
don't think anybody's
guess
trying
I guess that scratches off that 5 minutes off our production notes, but okay. Moving on. Maybe we'll read 2 pages out of 14,000 things to be happy about tonight. Do you care about Joe Biden was made his first public appearance, and he had a mask on.
Him
How
and his
about
old
that?
lady had a mask. They
There's a
looked
crazy
like,
thought. Yeah. See, Doc,
look
you
like
should
the-
like that. They were wearing their masks.
They looked like the Winter Soldier.
What?
They looked like Bucky.
I had to try to pay attention for 40 minutes, Doc.
Sorry.
Are you answering your
Oh, he's got a
answering
message.
comments?
We got.
I was just doing stuff, you know.
Oh, so
Go ahead, continue. I'm paying
also
attention
in
now.
well, you know what? Let's do this. Talking about our production notes, I believe we'll get back to Uncle Joe because I got some more for him that I'm sure that the Doc, the big Trump lover, will have for him. So let's. I believe I don't know. I thought that correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Rajesh have something special for us tonight?
Yes, he did, and that will be playing later on in the show. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. This is a must-see. If you tuned in for that,
just do that now because I just set it up. I mean,
are we going to do it now?
Wait, we can do it now.
Do we have to wait
Hey,
until the special
he's the
time?
star. I just thought we just wanted to keep people on. I don't know, keep them.
Ouch! Ouch! A sideswipe at
All
Rajesh's
right.
efforts. What the hell is that?
All right, remember, you guys are able to be heard.
Yes.
Oh, so we need to be quiet? This is something special from Rajesh, and I believe is this his Memorial
From
Day?
Me and Rajesh.
Oh,
Yeah.
from Doc and
Well,
Rajesh.
kind of Memorial Day-ish for us only,
Okay.
though.
All right.
All right, well, take it away, Doc.
All right, here we go. We're just going to get to it. Here we go.
He's an IT guy, computer guy, fix-it guy. I don't hire nobody to do nothing for me. If I can't do it myself, I don't do it. I was in the Army, got out before it killed me.
I need to be on medication. Find me a better ship to sail on. Oh, well, it's all mayhem in my days. Oh, my goodness. Can you hear me? You got the freedom to do what you want to do. It's time to move on.
We love you, Slick Mojo.
What up? I can't hear shit. Nice and tucked in one of them bondage suits. It kind of reminds me of Pulp Fiction, that shit in the basement. The suspense was there, the action was there. Made me believe there was like more white people there than black. Hey, it's a lot of fucking Asians up there, man. You know how I do it, baby. There is an Asian. Yeah, it was pretty good. There is an Asian. This is the exit ramp. I love you guys.
Got about like 6 to 10 inches.
Shitty weather brings shitty days, so, you got the bouts of depression
The
coming.
one thing that happened this week, though, I came in here, I was kind of upset and everything, because, rough week.
Trying to keep these old bones from creaking and cracking in the cold, so.
I actually got hit by an IED.
It rains sideways!
Well, I just went back to the fire department after about a month-long hiatus. Serious note, if it's originality you want, you won't get it here.
I am a woman of many talents. Don't be a dick. There's ugly bitches that don't say thank you. Just be nice. I have my thumbs up somewhere.
It's true. They're gonna find a way to do whatever they need to do to get to the other side. They've been doing it for a while now.
I work on boats. It's extremely physically demanding. I also do maintenance on the boats. Netflix. I watch TV. I'm scrubbing outsides of boats, but I work on yachts, so I'm always outside. I'm always in the sun. I ended up actually ripping my cartilage from my rib cage.
Fuck you guys.
Have fun and don't die.
Hi, I've had a fucking hell of a week, dude.
I stood up some Girl Scouts today. I feel like people are looking at me crazy.
There's blood everywhere.
That's all my mother died with.
A dog nearly died.
I nearly died.
Don't stiff the fucking Girl Scouts, dude.
Good morning, everyone. It's the Double Dog from Black Sheep Bravo. It's basically, I'm here to tell you about the new show that I'm going to have on Black Sheep Bravo. It's going to be a great show. It's called The Thin Blue Beyond the Thin Blue Line by the Double Dog.
This is the Double Dog of Black Sheep Bravo coming at you with another. Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Double Dog of Black Sheep Bravo coming at you with another episode of Beyond the Thin Blue Line.
of Beyond the Thin Blue Line.
Another episode of Beyond the Thin Blue Line.
And that was that. We remember here at Black Sheep Bravo.
Oh my.
Oh God, I'm crying.
Oh man.
I like when he had the dough for Wency's. Dough.
Oh my goodness.
That was quite humorous.
That was some good stuff there, Rajesh.
Very well done, Rajesh.
Oh yeah.
Man, my stomach
we
is
remember.
still cramping.
Very nice.
Very nice.
The thin blue line cross out beyond the thin blue line. Oh, that was fucking awesome. That was
Yes.
That was our memorial for our fallen comrade. Well, I guess not fallen, but or just never came back. What you have for Siren? 2 years, but like 12 episodes.
Yeah.
And those boat stories. You gotta love the boat stories.
Boats. Yes, we do love the boat stories. Okay.
Man.
We're going to replay that on Friday.
For sure.
As well.
Sure we are. We play that
for those of you guys that are just joining us and that are new to Monday Motivation, we've been doing this for quite a while now, going over 3 years. And we've been doing this type of format way before the virus was cool and everybody was doing it. So we all started it right here, ladies and gents. So if you're just joining us, those were the people that have come and gone as co-hosts throughout the years. So thank you, Rajesh and Doc, for that wonderful tribute. So
yes, that was very nice.
Very lovely. Very lovely. So who's next? Yeah, who are we going to get? Well, we got we did pick up Preacher, so he made the cut for now.
Time.
There's still time. He might make next year's memorial.
Time for him.
We'll see.
Okay, we don't have a segue for this after that, but I got an exciting topic.
Okay, let's lay it on me.
Apparently, this from the Business Insider.
Yeah.
Starving rats are reportedly turning into cannibals and attacking one another as their restaurant food supply disappears.
Mm-hmm.
So the CDC has warned that rats are growing increasingly aggressive amid the coronavirus epidemic and advised on what people can do to stop infestation in their neighborhoods. So,
yeah, that's the last thing we need, like fucking plague coming back.
Great.
So the rats are upset now because, well, they're starving. I mean, you'd be upset if you were starving too. But
no shit.
It says rats are growing increasingly aggressive in their hunt for food as restaurants across the U.S. remain shuttered. Uh-oh. So no big garbage dumpsters full of food there. So the poor little ratatouilles there that aren't in there cooking, they have to go out and eat each other, I guess. And excuse me, not in a good way.
I didn't know that they were cannibals.
Apparently they are ratables now. They're turning on each other. Yeah.
They're rats. Their whole family's rats. Let them bunch of rats.
He's a rat. He probably turned out to be a rat. What do you got going back there, Spanier? What are you looking for?
And I'm trying to find out something. Trying to find something good here for us to.
Find something good. Did you see Doc will like this one? SpaceX.
Ooh. Yep.
SpaceX confirms their first launch of human astronauts is a go.
2 days.
2 days. That's right. Well, you seem to be on it. What's the?
Tell us.
What can you tell us about this, Doc? I just came across this headline. I'm like those guys on Facebook. I just read headlines.
It's the first launch from American soil using our own craft and rockets since the shuttle program. So early 90s.
I like how you use the word craft. Why'd you use craft?
No, because
it's a craft.
A spacecraft.
Yeah.
Like a
what the hell would you call
ship.
it?
Not a craft. That just sounds like so pussified. It's a craft. It's a spaceship.
It's a
call it a space.
Well,
Call it what
really,
it is.
It's not a spaceship, though.
It's a ship.
It's a flying saucer.
It's not a ship.
It's a ship.
It's not a ship.
No, it's not a ship.
What is it?
It's a craft.
It's a craft.
What makes a ship, though?
It's a vehicle.
So it's what you're saying? It's not a boat?
Well, that's different. You wouldn't call it a space boat. That would be
Well,
stupid.
yeah, but you call stuff a ship. You call stuff like the Millennium Falcon was a ship.
All right. Well,
let's get back to the ship.
Let's go to the Google.
Technically, it was a frigate, or it was a freighter. That's what it was.
Freighter, So I mean, he
SpaceX claims blah 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 blah. Yeah, they're
it's
ready
not
to
really
go.
a big deal. It's just
They're gonna. What do you mean it's not a big deal? Sure it is.
No, I mean as far as calling it a ship or not. If we're gonna call something, let's make sure we get the correct nomenclature.
They've been working on this since 2010. The Commercial Crew Program. SpaceX Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon spacecraft are now set to fly with NASA astronauts Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken.
It's a big deal because we're going to be saving hundreds of millions of dollars per launch.
That's right. Because we turned it over to the public sector. Is that how that works?
Yeah. They found a way to save money.
Good for them.
So who's going up? You guys going? You guys going to go up in space?
How do you make money?
I absolutely would.
I would too.
You would. No.
Is that how you make? Is that how they're going to make money? You think?
Launching astronauts, SpaceX? Oh yeah, they're going to make a lot of money from the government.
Yeah, but how?
Commercial travel?
Like you pay for it?
Oh yeah, they're still working on the starships and stuff too.
Well, they're not going to do it for free. I mean.
No, I think they're going to come down to a couple $1 million a ticket.
Ooh.
So,
getting into my
attainable.
Getting into my neighborhood.
Well, your cat Clovis is really chill.
Not really. Who's cat Clovis? What are you talking
Your cat back there is just like
Clovis?
this really. What's your cat's name?
I don't know. Fucking cat. That's
Kitty. Here, kitty.
That's other cat. Because when I come in from work, the other one, the gray one, is by the door, and I say hello, cat, and then this one comes out of the room, and I say hello, other cat, and then I go on about my business.
I see. Come and knock on my door.
Did you catch? Are you interested in President's tweet storm?
Nope. No, not really.
Are you interested in Joe Biden apologizing for his controversial "You ain't black" comment? Anybody want to hear about that? Here, we'll talk about that since I got blindsided by that on Friday. Apparently, he's on this radio show, right? And he said, Biden is getting pressured by this guy, and it came up. The guy was the host, Charlemagne the God. That's the radio host.
Mm-hmm. He sounds reputable.
He's asking Biden questions and pushing him, and he said words to the effect of, "I still want to know, I want to know more of your programs and stuff." And Joe said, "If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black."
And then he laughed. He laughed right after.
He laughed, and of course that caused the thing. But here's the thing that we might not be used to, and Trump supporters might be confused by, is that a few short hours later, listen to me. Biden came out and walked back his comments and said he walked back those remarks hours later, acknowledging in a call with black business leaders that he had perhaps been much too cavalier. And he also apologized. I know the comments had come off like I was taking the African-American vote for granted, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to read a whole goddamn thing. But
he was.
Here's the thing. Well, of course he was. And I mean, I could be cavalier about it because I'm not running for president. Historically, the black vote, more percentage-wise, and tell me I'm wrong, goes for the Democrats.
No, I think you're right there. I think you're right.
It took a lot of thought on that one. And I mean, yes, he was, to use his word, he was cavalier about it and just said, and yes, Doc, you're correct, taking the African American vote for granted. But I mean, let's be honest.
But wait a second, I just got to add something here.
What percent of African Americans in the country are going to vote for Trump?
Yeah, exactly.
20?
So that's one misleading thing. The other second thing that people are forgetting to realize here is that Joe Biden has been doing a lot of work for civil rights when it started. And, who else in this administration can actually say that right now? So people need to lighten the hell up with this. This guy's been around. Yes, he's a career politician, but that's what happens. That's what we got to deal with. So
yeah,
is he being
when you
cavalier?
come out, I just wanted to throw that stuff out there because when you come out with the blanket statement that apparently Joe Biden is a racist because he said that's a little off base. I would disagree with that.
I don't think so. I mean, turn the tables. I mean, you guys would say the same thing about Trump.
Not if he walked it back a few short hours later and came out and said, I was being cavalier by that.
I disagree. I wish I had examples I can go back into our archives and find.
I want you to go back and find a time in the last 3.5 years where he came back and walked back and apologized one of his goddamn statements. Do that first.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you.
Well, okay.
Ogre.
What Ogre. I'll find you one. Where I agree with him 100% when he bombed the shit out of Syria after the Syrian guy unleashed gas on his own people.
Yeah, that was a good move.
Applauded that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So
that fucker had to
tell
go.
me that I just fucking everything he does is wrong, or what do they say now? Oh, Orange Man bad. No, not that. It's just that the 99% of the things he's done in 3.5 years I disagree with. Maybe not 99. Maybe that's a stretch, but maybe 98. But there's things. No. If he comes back and he walked back, if he ever walked back a statement ever and apologized, I was like, well, maybe. And that's the same context with people talked about with with like the 57. Nah, it's not. I'm not even gonna go.
57 Chevy. What? What about a 57 Chevy?
No. I'm not gonna go back that far into stuff. But
thank you.
Things are said, and people say things, and people. If you say something that's fucked up, like Joe did, let's admit it. A little fucked up to say that.
But no, I don't think he did fuck up. I don't think that was a fuck up. He was just, that show is like Black Sheep Bravo, very laid back. The radio host has had very laid back. They were laughing prior to the interview and after the interview, even after Joe Biden said that, when he said you don't know who to vote for. He started laughing about it, and they were both laughing. But all the media cut it. They cut that right after
of course
he said
they did.
it.
Well, of course.
But they were joking around for a little bit.
They do that to everybody, and yes, they do that to Trump too, Doc. Before you step in.
Yeah, they do it to Trump too.
Yeah, and if you saw more than I saw of it, because I saw just the edited parts, was he saying you, Charlemagne the God, you ain't black, or was he saying you plural?
Just you plural, as in he was trying to make a joke, and the joke didn't come out. His timing was off. That's all.
So let's be honest. Speaking as three black men. Speaking as three not black men. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
If he's right though, if it's after 3.5 years, if you don't know, if you don't know who the fuck you're voting for at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Here's just it's not a grab him by the pussy comment, but it's still it was a pretty bold, not a bold statement, but just something to get the point across. Like, for fuck's sake, if you guys don't know who to vote for by now, you guys got your head up your ass. Yeah. But he said it in a nice way. That's all. You move on.
Grab him by the pussy.
Exactly. Yes. I was happy and confused because somebody running for a national office came back a couple hours later and said, I was a little too flippant and my bad, I shouldn't have said that. So I didn't know what the hell was going on there. Mm-hmm. Obviously, that means he's a weak spine and he isn't strong enough.
I wouldn't have apologized.
Tell it like it is.
No.
Just never apologize. Did you see?
It doesn't the sole reason of him apologizing make it wrong?
Exactly. That's what my thought was. But
no. Like he did something.
I'm not
wrong.
saying. Well, that was. I think I said if you want to run the tape back It was something fucked up that he said. So,
no,
yeah.
I'm going against Spaniard here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean,
As
even
far as
Joe
what?
Biden said he admitted that he did something wrong, but you're arguing the other way.
That's when you say something wrong. That's what you apologize for. So yeah, he should.
No, I'm saying, in my opinion, he didn't do anything wrong. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. I mean, it's just a matter of, it's just a matter of opinion, I guess. But I just said, in my opinion, he didn't do anything wrong that deemed an apology. If you're going to do something wrong that deems an apology, it should be an outrage. To me, this wasn't really an outrage. It was just taken out of context. And in fact, we just covered that today in school. Context. How to take things in and out of context. And we're supposed to be adults.
I don't think that was really taken out of context. So he said, "If you don't know you want to vote for me, then you ain't black."
It was
I don't think
but the
there's
whole
much
thing was it
context
was
to work
a
around
joke.
there.
This radio show is a morning show. It's a radio show to get people riled up and get them talking. This was a joke that nobody got. Joe Biden was trying to be funny. He wasn't funny.
Is it the African American version of a morning zoo?
I would say so. Yes.
Man Cow's Morning.
Look up the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club out of New York, and they have a lot of controversial guests on, and it's all for shock. And I guess Joe Biden was trying to play along. Who wouldn't? When in Rome, you do what Romans do. You play along, you make it fun. He was trying to be fun, trying to be funny, and it just came out like a dad joke. Came out wrong and stupid.
I think he shouldn't have said it. I was glad to see him walk it back and apologize, but also underlying, he's not wrong.
Okay.
I'm just sad that this is what America's come to between Trump and Joe Biden.
Where you been for the last 30 years?
Gosh.
Where you been since Clinton was
elected? It's so bad.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
we could do better.
Other than sports.
We could do better,
golf.
But this is what
Democrats
it is.
Are idiots.
We could have done better, but they didn't nominate Bernie, so.
That would have been a fun time.
I was waiting for Doc. I think Doc's the only human that hates Bernie more than I do. Did you see? You guys, Ann Coulter?
Yeah, I think I do.
No.
Okay, well, if you don't know Ann Coulter, Google her, and this is her words, not mine. She said Trump was the biggest retard ever in the Oval Office. And
really,
she is. Here's the thing. For Doc and the others like him out there. Ann Coulter is a huge far right, so far right over there by my door, over by there that you can't see. She is so far right. And for her to say this about him and how he's gonna ruin the Republican Party.
Is that bitch that was on that one roast?
She's a skinny blonde and she looks like a skeleton and she's just insane. And
I'll get it up.
Yeah. See if I had it, but because I don't have control of my mouse, I lost her exact words here. But I mean,
you got to pull the ball out and spray it out with some air.
Excuse me. What?
The mouse ball?
No, I don't have a spot to plug my mouse into.
Oh.
Ann Coulter.
Man, she's skinny.
Triggered by Trump's criticisms of former attorney U.S. General Jeff Sessions, conservative commentator called the President of the United States a shallow and broken man. She said on a Sunday morning Twitter tear, calling President Donald Trump the most disloyal actual retard that has ever set foot in the Oval Office. Ouch. And she's mad about they're gonna lose the Senate because of Trump's complaining and Trump's meddling and just it's I didn't believe it when I said that's her. I mean, but if you don't know who she is and you haven't heard her speak or anything, you guys you kids out there go on the YouTubes or Instagrams or Twitter.
That doesn't sound like something I would do.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to my porn.
Listen to some of her
but I've seen her before.
I cannot be distracted.
Only on the roast. That was the only place.
No, you can't be distracted. I mean, she's no hottie bo body.
No, I mean I'd rather watch.
She's definitely not attractive.
Yeah, the whole thing here, the point here is that she actually turned on the president and is calling him called him an actual retard. That's something in the world of talking heads for the conservative
My daughter gets angry when you use that word.
Whose daughter?
My daughter.
What
word? It's in quotes because Ann Coulter.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
Tell her to be
but
mad at Ann Coulter.
No, I know. I just every time she says it, I say it more.
No, this would have been.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Josh, the point is what I just said. The point is that Ann Coulter has turned on Trump, so that's news as far as conservatives are called.
Retard alert!
Exactly,
See,
it's one of those.
So that should be the next press conference when he comes on.
That should be on her thing.
Retard alert!
So speaking of opening the beaches, I guess North Carolina had just a giant swing. Its biggest report of COVID-19 cases after opening.
Oh, really?
Up the
How much
beaches.
of an increase?
Yeah.
I don't have the the numbers specific in front of me. I just read a headline. What are you sighing about?
I thought you were doing like this tracking
you had
thing
prep.
of them.
No, that's Georgia.
Oh, how's Georgia doing?
Georgia.
Georgia's actually doing fine, but then it was tracking kind of level. Even some 20 days after it reopened. This is not to scale. This is my arm here.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's a pasty white arm. You need some sun, man.
Park, it's these lights. It's these new fancy lights I got for my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. So they had then something came out from Georgia. It turned out that their numbers weren't being reported correctly.
How dare you?
Exactly. So who knows? And according to our impeached president, everything is just going to go away, and we got a warp speed vaccine coming anytime soon. But some guys I know who made it through junior year of high school and were on Facebook, they told me that if I get a vaccine, they're going to put chips in me. So I don't know who to believe.
I haven't gotten a vaccine since 1996.
You want a flaming hot what? A flaming hot vaccine?
Yeah, flaming hot Cheetos. We're getting chips, right?
Cheetos.
Mm-hmm.
They're amazing.
I don't know.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, where did that come from? Cheetos. You
said we're getting chips.
Oh, chips. Oh, yeah, chips.
No, the micro chips.
Get with the program, guys. Fuck.
Good Lord.
I like Jimmy John's jalapeno chips.
All right, I'm getting myself all worked up and I'm getting upset, so
Here we go. Let it out. Let it out, man.
It's time to bring it down now. We're at 38 minutes past the hour. I know.
People are waiting for you to rant. They're waiting for you to unleash.
Rant's over. I'm mad about if I'm going to rant about anything, it's not being able to control my fucking laptop because I don't have something to hook up my goddamn mouse into, and I got to use a fucking little keypad thing, or not keypad, touchpad.
And it's 250 more than their previous highest total. 1,107, according to MSNBC. That's what Josh said about the COVID cases in.
That would be more. But
Carolina, yeah.
It's time to turn things around here in the show, and it's time to get happy.
All right, let's get happy. Okay.
You know what that means.
Do we have any happy music for Josh?
Josh, do we have a happy music?
Physical.
That's not
physical. You take your.
There, yes, There we go. Time to relax.
Peaceful.
And once again, have a reading from 14,000 Things to Be Happy About.
Gather around. Bring the kids.
Once
Make
again,
the kids
have
up.
the kids.
Bring them in.
Call in Granny. Spaniard, if you would do the honors, please, and say stop.
Stop.
Oh, that's a quick one.
Stop.
That's what she said. Oh, this is perfect. From the book, 14,000 Things to Be Happy About. Sunny chestnut color. Story hour. No forts. What if you live in the South? If you're in Florida and you work on boats, you can't be happy about snow forts. Honeymoons. Times 3.
Not in Ogre's case.
Shut up,
Times
Doc.
3.
Short sheeting a bed. What? Booty bags. What the fuck are booty bags?
What are booty bags?
Booty bags? Oh, here you go. Here's a good
You
one.
wear them in your underwear to make your booty look bigger.
I guess. Here's one Spaniard. I know he'll like this one. This will make you happy, Spaniard.
Okay.
A rustic bench in a sequestered spot.
Yes, that does.
Applejack.
That does sound nice. Just
Par 3 golf. That makes our president happy. Warranties. The corners
Warranties piss me off.
A Small Act of Grace, Farmhouses, and Earthworms.
Earthworms.
Apparently, earthworms do not make Bottom Bitch happy.
I guess not.
There you go. Now that we've turned the show around and we've gone from everybody starting to get upset and yell at each other, we are happy again, thanks to 14,000 things to be happy about. All right,
happy.
Let's do.
This
let's
just
do
turned into a creepy story time with Uncle Ogre.
Who said that?
That was Josh.
That was highly uncalled for. Welcome to the show. Yeah, how dare you? All right, Doc. It's your favorite. It's call what's her face?
Who?
Call whatever the hell her name is. What's her name?
Kelly
I don't
Ripa?
know who you're talking about.
Is she watching?
Kelly Ripa? Oh no,
No, the
Akimi?
other one. No, not her.
Okay, I'm an idiot.
No, not her either.
Jillian? Katie?
Katie, that's it. There you go. Sorry.
Jeez, took a while, huh?
It's time for Katie's favorite part of her favorite thing here. It's our fictional fist fight. Now, listen, people.
No, wait, you got this wrong though. Her favorite thing is the births and deaths.
Oh, sorry, Katie. Now Bottom Bitch is yelling at me too. Okay, so the favorite part is births and deaths. All right, now listen, you guys.
What I wouldn't give to have G.W. Bush as the president right now.
I still, and I stand by that. You guys think that's crazy, but it is. I've been here. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I take it all back. Here's what we got. We're doing the fictional fist fight, but listen. I saw how quick you guys were answering with those cheeseburgers and those fucking fries there the last 2 Fridays. So let's just say a name and let's just write it down. Okay? Type it out. Here's what we got.
How dare you?
Okay.
How
We have, we have out of for Memorial Day, we have TV characters who served in the fictional military on their TV shows.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fictional character fist fights, huh?
Yes. Now this is once again no superpowers, no weapons,
no brass knuckles,
no brass knucks, no nothing. This is 2 guys and their fists.
No billy clubs.
In a 7-Eleven parking lot somewhere. Okay? That's it. Who would win? And I had one, and we'll get to him at the end. He'll be the grand champion. I had one, but I had to take him out because I thought about it, and I'm like, no. He's going right to the finals. So here we go. You ready?
Yes.
First off, because I've been watching this goddamn show the last 2 weeks or whatever, from the King's Light Cavalry York Regiment. He fought in the Boer War. It is Lord Grantham from Downton Abbey.
Never seen him.
Never seen it.
I don't watch that
I'm gonna bring up my Googles here.
We got some women's who watch the show.
I watch men's shows.
What is his name again?
Lord Grantham.
Grantham.
Downton Abbey. He fought in the Boer War.
He looks
was
like
an
a
officer.
douche.
He was a douche. Well, he wasn't really
Lord
a douche.
Lord douche.
Lord douche.
Lord douche.
Lord Scooter-douche.
He looks old.
He was old.
Old.
And he's going up against U.S. Army Staff Sergeant. I can't figure out the age, so I don't know if he was in Persian Gulf 1 or Persian Gulf 2. U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Abraham Ford from The Walking Dead.
Oh, Abraham all day, easily.
Abraham, for sure. F-O-R-D.
Easy. No questions asked. He's pretty badass.
He was
Gingerbeard, too.
Till he got his head bashed in.
Yeah, he deserved it. Wait, what?
Do we have any viewers left? Is anybody voting?
One
you
for
and I.
Ford. Abraham. I guess they're taking a while to answer.
Yeah, I guess. 800 people watching. Come on, folks. Dial it in.
Maybe they just don't know who these people are, so they can't vote. All you gotta do is pick one, people. It's
Jesus,
really
that's all you
simple.
gotta do. Okay, you said Abraham. How many is that? You guys both said Abraham, right? 1,
Con.
2, 3, 4, 5. Con, hilarious. Okay, next one. Moving on.
Okay.
So we'll put Abraham Ford in the semifinals for that one.
You go.
Next up, We're going to go with another BBC character. You got to know this one. From the East Lancaster Regiment. He was in the Catering Corps in Korea. Basil Fawlty from Fawlty Towers. Spaniard? Know him?
Never heard of it. Nope.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Again, I
Never
watch
heard of him
men's
either.
shows. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Have you heard of John Cleese from Monty Python?
Yes, I have.
Okay, that's him.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
familiar.
I've seen him a lot.
Okay, and he's going up against United States naval aviator and Vietnam prisoner of war Al Calavici from Quantum Leap.
Yeah, I'm going with the American here.
Oh,
Gordon Ramsay.
Nobody knows
I'm
who.
gonna go with. Was that Scott Bakula?
No, it was Scott Bakula's buddy that would show up with the thing.
Oh.
Beep, bop, boop, bop.
Ziggy.
Well, Ziggy was the computer.
Right.
What's his real name?
I don't
John
know.
Cleese?
I'm just putting Quantum Leap because I don't remember all that. Sabatucci, what was his name?
No, I'm still going with the American though, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going with the American for sure.
American.
Let's see. So what do we get? Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap.
Love Basil, but Al, you always have to put. You can't just type a name. You always have to put this. Yeah.
How do they not know who?
Attacked by a banana.
When attacked
You
by a
must
banana.
disarm-
Well, now, Josh, you're messing things up because that's
Katie's voting for Scott's buddy.
That's John Cleese, but that's a different character. Yes. You release the tiger. Now you got me quoting Monty Python. All right, we're going to go with the American, as racist Doc put him, Al Calavici from Quantum Leap. Now maybe we'll move into some people that people know.
Yeah. All right.
About time. Fuck.
Some men's shows.
You've been at home for 3 fucking months. Nobody watch. That's your homework out there in Monday Motivation Land. Watch Fawlty Towers, for Christ's sake. Okay.
Nope.
From the United States Air Corps, he was in the motor pool, served in Italy during World War II. Archie Bunker from All in the Family, and he is going up against. He was in the U.S. Navy in the submarine fleet in World War II. Found his way to Phoenix, Arizona. We have Mel from Alice.
Oh, Alice.
So we have Mel versus Archie Bunker. Here, I'll be done.
Mel
I don't know
Sharples.
who any of those guys are. I never watched a TV show. Who's Mel? Who's Archie?
Mel Sharples.
I'm really looking both of them up right now.
Oh,
Who was
for
the second
God's
one?
sakes, Doc. Come on.
Who was the second one? Mel
Mel Sharples from Alice.
Mel Sharples versus Archie Bunker in a fist fight. Jesus.
I think Mel was pretty juiced. He was stacked.
You're fucking with me.
You know, I feel like you have to be tough to be on a submarine. I'm going the sub guy.
He was a
Yeah,
cook,
Mel.
though. Then we got Mel.
I mean, so was Steven Seagal in Under Siege.
Oh yeah, that was
okay. Good point. All right, excellent point, Doc. Excellent point. Okay, Linda's yelling at you now, Doc. Really? Doc was born when we were like married the second time.
Aren't they both wife beaters?
We had adult kids before Doc was even born.
Katie, everybody in the 60s and 70s were wife beaters.
Aren't
That
they
was
both
the
wife
thing.
beaters? Why would they be wife beaters?
Gotcha, bitch.
Racist?
They taught you that in school, especially Catholic school, how to beat
Oh wait,
your
is
wife.
anybody keeping track of the votes? Because I'm not. I've lost track. I was upset with that.
We got Bunker. Wait, no. 1 for Mel.
Okay.
2 for Mel. I'm gonna go with who did I say?
Mel.
You said the Submariner.
Yeah. 1 for Bunker. 2 for Bunker. Archie. And then that's it.
Like the
Painter,
proper
who'd you
protocol
say?
was. Oh, I said Mel Sharples. Like
Okay.
after you came
Well,
back from the.
I'm being
from the
a
office.
tiebreaker because I ain't being here because I got to watch my U.S. Grant shows. So I'm a tiebreaker, and I'm saying Mel from Alice, Mel Sharples from Alice. In the final first round, we have member of the U.S. Army Infantry. He was in Korea. Now he was a corporal, but he got out as a lieutenant, sneaky kind, and sneaky wise from Mad Men, Don Draper.
Ah, yes, I was just.
And he was in the U.S. Army, served as a master sergeant in World War II. He was a member of the Flying Hellfish Unit. Abraham Simpson from The Simpsons.
Oh, come on.
So Don Draper versus Abraham Simpson. Ready, vote.
Go.
So are we going young Abraham Simpson? Because I think he
No,
was special forces or something.
No, they were the fighting Hellfish. And
Fighting
somehow,
Hellfish.
somehow C. Montgomery Burns was with them as well. But no, I have to stick with my fake rules. Is that you go with the character from the show?
That show.
So
Ready.
No, because they have
fight.
flashbacks of
I
him
know they
as
have-
a young
I
soldier,
understand.
and you're referring to him as a soldier.
We only have a certain amount of time.
Flashbacks of him as a young soldier, but yes, we got to go with Abraham Simpson as he was on the majority of the show as Abraham Simpson.
So the old fuck. Then it's going to be the young guy.
Or the old fuck.
Finish.
That's not
Finish
fair.
him.
But Don Draper really wasn't. You think about it, Don Draper was like a sissy, and he like got out and like hid and.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but still, all you have to do is push Abe over, and he breaks his fucking hip and dies.
Well, there you go. Well, then you know which way you're voting.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, have we got any votes?
Yeah,
You already got a lot of
Simpson,
Drapers.
Draper.
Oh shit.
Draper.
Draper.
Abraham, Don, Simpson, Draper. Linda, did you vote?
Mm-hmm. She
Another
said Draper.
Draper.
Okay. Spaniard, I don't see your vote. What do you got?
Oh, it's up there. I said
Well,
Draper.
tell me what it is. Damn it.
I said Draper.
Okay. All right. Well,
Draper win that. When.
Okay. All right.
Draper won this one.
We don't have. How come we don't have this much goddamn trouble with voting on French fries?
Because people
Tell
care
you
about
what,
French fries.
It really sticks in my craw. Shut up, Doc. How rude. Okay, semifinal number 1. Abraham Ford from The Walking Dead versus Al Calavici from Quantum Leap, otherwise known as the American guy from Racist Doc. So it's Abraham Ford, the redheaded guy that got his head bashed in by, not the governor, what's his name?
Negan.
Thank you. Negan. And Al, the ghost guy that showed up with the cigar on Quantum Leap and help out Scott Bakula. Ready, vote.
I'm definitely going with Abraham.
Okay, you're going with Abraham.
Going with Ginger Chops.
Ginger Chops, that's 2. 2 for Abraham.
Linda went
Another
with Abe.
Abe.
I didn't know they were on first name basis like that.
Apparently they are.
Yeah. Apparently they used to date back in the day.
Abe
Katie
says
too.
Abe.
Yeah, Abe.
Yeah.
I was going with
Apparently
Abe.
they used to date back
What's
in the
up,
day.
Abe?
Who else used to date Abe?
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Spoiler
I said
alert on
that.
what? Something that happened 4 seasons ago?
Yeah, well, maybe people want to watch it now that they have nothing to do.
Tough.
I got a question for you guys real quick.
They should watch Faulty Towers first.
No, that's
When you're giving a presentation on World War II, are you supposed to say spoiler alert?
Yes.
Never mind.
That's actually funny. I get dirty looks from Bottom Bitch because I watch stuff on the History Channel about World War II, and I'm like, hold on, I want to see who wins here.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so anyway, enough.
Because it could change. You never know.
Enough gay jocularity. That puts Abraham Ford into the finals. And going up against, in the other semifinal, we have Mel Sharples from Alice.
Yeah.
Against Don Draper from whatever to do, Mad Men. Now, Mel, don't sell Mel short.
This is gonna be a long fight.
I'm going with the sub guy.
Mel was a hard-working guy. He might have had a few years on Draper, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to save my vote in case it's needed for a tiebreaker. So Mel Sharples from Alice versus Don Draper from Mad Men. Ready, vote.
Vote.
Mel. Spaniard voted for Mel.
Linda voted for Mel. Let me ask you this, Ogre: which out of the waitresses would you have taken home?
Like to mother or take home the bone and give her.
Take home the bone just for one.
No,
night.
no. Kill, marry, fuck.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Yeah, that's a good, quick sidetrack here.
I would kill Flo. I would marry Vera, and I would fuck Alice.
Ooh, okay, very nice. Move on.
Move on. Okay, Mel.
So we got that
else
covered.
is voting, so I think Mel's going to move on.
Is anybody else voting?
Katie
That's
voted
like
for Mel.
Yeah, we have 732 people watching.
Yeah,
Come on.
We get like 3 votes. How hard
She
is
might
it?
be feeding the baby. So
Jesus Christ,
She's
we have like
breastfeeding?
9 votes in like a second on French fry. I'm very upset by that. I might have to suspend voting games for a while. All right, let's move Mel on to the finals. In the finals, here we go. We got Mel Sharples versus Abraham Ford from The Walking Dead. Mel from Alice. Pick up.
Let's go with Abraham.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't know.
I know it's not as easy as
He's younger.
This is a tough one.
Okay,
and Mel was in the Navy on a sub, and
yes, yes, he was.
And Abraham was in the Army. So
okay,
and Army is a little bit more tough than the Navy.
You think so?
Yeah, just a little.
I don't know.
Navy's pretty soft.
There's a guy in a Norfolk Sam Goody parking lot who might disagree with you. In
Linda said Abe.
Was tougher.
Katie said Abraham this time.
I mean, that dude's pretty jacked.
Abe.
Yeah, but he's also old as fuck.
Who?
Mel Sharples?
Mel wasn't old as fuck. Come on.
Look at him. He has gray hair.
So?
But look at those arms.
Yeah. See, look at that man in black and white. And he was like working all day. Well, I guess Abraham was fighting zombies.
I liked Vera. Vera was my favorite.
Wait a minute. Go back up. Where did Han Solo come from?
Han Solo.
Go back up. Go up.
Han.
Up.
What the fuck? Down.
No, not down. Up.
That's it.
Yeah, no, it's down.
Solo?
It's on the far right.
Keep going.
Oh, this guy right here.
Yeah, right there.
Han Solo movie. Oh, yeah, he was asked to play Han Solo, and he turned it down.
Well, that was his mistake.
Oh.
He's an idiot.
Oh, how about him? Why do we only have 2 votes?
I don't know. I was trying to stall.
I guess Abraham wins.
I did my best.
Doc, did you vote? Vote out loud.
I voted for Abraham.
Okay. Should have had Popeye on this. Okay. Well, I couldn't find it. That's actually a good point. That's Katie. All right. You can start producing a goddamn show. That's a pretty good one. The Spaniard said Mel, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Okay, that's going to put Abraham into the championship. Good job for Abraham. Now, here's a quick one. Yay, I know. Holy shit, 7:57 already. Here's a quick thing because I had this guy originally in, but then I decided he just kicked the shit out of everybody. Let's just get a quick take on this. Who won? Oh, Abraham. Abraham Ford versus United States Navy Lieutenant Commander SEAL Vietnam Thomas Magnum.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would have Thomas Magnum.
I have to look this guy up.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I'm going Abraham.
Well, you don't know what you don't know what the hell you're talking about, so sorry.
Actually, no, I retract that. I'm going with Steven Seagal, Lieutenant Commander Cook.
Steven Seagal was not in television. Well, he wasn't in that movie. He wasn't in television.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that's pretty much a no-brainer.
Well, technically, he was on Cops or something like that.
He was?
IPD or something.
Were they arresting him?
He had a show. No, he was an actual cop. He was.
Yeah, I know. He was.
A show on
he was riding around with them. I think Thomas
Louisiana.
Magnum and his Vietnam SEAL ability takes a cake over Abraham easy. All right, let's wrap this shit up.
Mm-hmm.
We're already well behind schedule due to me complaining about people not voting fast enough. Ready, go. Hit it.
Physical. You take your physical. You take your physical.
Okay. May 25th. May 25th, 1787. May 25th, 1787. After a delay of 11 days, the United States Constitutional Convention formally convenes in Philadelphia after a quorum of 7 states is secured. 11 days. Probably took them 11 days to get there from fucking Delaware. Here's one for Doc. May 25th, 1895. May 25th, 1895. Playwright, poet, novelist, and aesthete. I don't know what that word is. Holy shit. Aesthetic. Oscar Wilde is convicted of committing gross acts of indecency with other male persons and sentenced to 2 years in prison. So bad news for Oscar Wilde in 1895 on this date for smoking pole. October? What the fuck? May 25th, 1925. May 25th, 1925. John T. Scopes is indicted for teaching human evolution in Tennessee. Oh, my.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's right. October 25th, 1961, U.S. President John F. Kennedy announces before a special joint session of Congress his goal to initiate a project to put a man on the moon before the end of the decade. Except he said decade or whatever the hell he said.
Did you say joint?
Yes, I said join. May 25th, 1977. Spaniard. May 25th, 1977.
May 25th, 1977. Spacecraft takes off.
No, Star Wars is released in theaters.
Spacecraft took off.
Spaceship. May 25th, 1986. Hands Across America takes place. You remember that?
Oh, jeez.
Yes, of course. Of course you did. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Rajesh. I couldn't agree more, but possibly. Here's another one for Doc.
We're the opposite of Hands Across America right now.
Yeah, right now. Get the hell away from me.
Get the hell away from me, America.
May 25th, 2011. May 25th, 2011. Oprah Winfrey airs her last show, ending 25-year run of the Oprah Winfrey Show. Okay. Born May 25th, 1944. Born May 25th, pay attention, Katie. May 25th, 1944. English-born American puppeteer, filmmaker, and actor. I'll give you a hint. Hi-ya!
Who are these made-up people that you keep thinking of?
This isn't a made-up person.
God, puppeteer. Hi-ya. Man. It feels like a Monday, too, man. I have no idea. Hi-ya. It really threw me off. I was going to say lamb chop.
No, not like close.
Yeah?
It's time to start the music. It's time to light the light.
Oh.
It's time to get things started.
Miss Piggy.
On the Muppet Show tonight.
Well, Miss Piggy wouldn't have a birthday because she's a puppet.
Puppets can
I'm
have
going to
birthdays
have to
too.
say...
We got to put that on a T-shirt.
Here's my my answer.
Born in 1944, English-born
Henson.
American puppeteer, filmmaker, and actor. He was also a director. They don't have, they have filmmaker.
Jim Henson.
What'd they say?
Jim Henson.
No, not Jim Henson, not Jim Henson, not Jim Henson.
No. Oh, Frank Oz then.
There you go. Yeah, see? Who were these fake
He
people?
also did the voice of Yoda.
Yeah, he did.
I
He
can
did.
do
Very,
Yoda.
very, that is correct.
Yes.
Yoda. You see Yoda.
Your crotch is much harder, it is.
All right, May 25th, 1990. Oh, and Josh, in answer to Josh, I was trying to do people who were veterans. I wasn't going for people who were actually in the active military. So there you go. Even though it's not Veterans Day, so shut up. May 25th, 1990. Died. We got 1-1. Died May 25th, 1990. American actor. I'll give you a hint. Died today in 1990. He was born in 1930, and he was just in the fictional character Fistfight.
Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, thanks, Spaniard.
Oh, shit. Who the hell did we talk about today? Oh, man. God, we've had a lot of good
I
ones.
wasn't paying attention. You guys are... I don't know why I waste my time doing this. I could be watching another episode of Downton Abbey.
Oh, my God, yeah. There
Gay.
you go.
It's all...
It's better than Cake Boss.
Somebody had to pick the next series.
Katie said Mel.
And his name is?
Tabone. No. Vince Tabak. Vince
Close. One more
Taylor.
time. Try again.
Tabak. Taylor.
What's his first name?
Vince.
No. Close.
Vic.
There you go. Vic Tabak died today.
Tabak. Wow, man. Look at that memory.
Jesus.
See, that's
Christ
insomnia for
almighty.
you. Watching.
All right, it's Memorial Day. Another exciting episode of Monday Motivation with Ogre. I would have got myself more spun up for Spaniard's benefit about Trump, but I deleted stuff because I don't know how to work this fucking... What do you call this? A touchpad? Or that's not a mouse. The mouse isn't connected. Here's my mouse.
I know.
My mouse is here, not connected. That's why I have such
Sir,
trouble.
please calm down. I need you to step away from the computer and calm down. Put your hands
That's
above
why
your
I'm in
head,
a
sir.
bad mood. So go ahead, Spaniard. Say something nice about Memorial Day, and let's get the hell out of here.
That's over. Memorial Day is over. Get back to work.
Okay, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
See you next week.
That was a little abrupt.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. That's all. Catch us next week.
Almost over.
After like 3 years, you would think we'd be better at this.
Hey,
what are you talking about?
I'm somewhat insulted by that comment, sir.
No, thank you.
The exit.
Oh.
I thought we'd have a little bit more finesse, if you will.
I spent all my time on that.
I didn't prepare.
Fist fight nobody votes on. Next time we're going to vote on what kind of app. Maybe I'll have people vote on that. Macintosh! Randy Smith!
Which bachelorette would you like to punch?
This one over here. I like Macintosh!
Granny Smith wins all day.
Oh, my God.
But I like the Honeycrisp.
Dude, Honeycrisp, that's just what I was going to say. That's what we're doing next week, goddammit.
Well, if you guys like to pick apples, I have an orchard. So when we're ready to pick, you guys are more than welcome to come get
Well,
fresh
we're doing
apples.
pizza on Friday.
We're having a fake fist fight between different kinds of apples. Even though they don't have fists.
No, that would be fucking hilarious.
What kind of fist? Who wins in a fist fight? A Granny Smith or a Honeycrisp?
Or if you throw it at you, what hurts more? Which apple would hurt more?
Which apple would hurt more if you got it thrown at you by Nolan Ryan right in the face?
Oh, in the face.
Red delicious.
Or the balls. You get a choice. Face or balls.
Yeah, face or balls with the Honeycrisp or the fucking one of them green sour ones. That might hurt worse. I don't know about that. All right.
Well,
time to go.
I'm sweaty. I'm going to go inside.
I'm swety too. It's fucking lights. All right.
Well,
I'll try to figure out a way to
tomorrow.
get my mouse hooked up here. I'll buy an adapter. All right, bye. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Bye. Okay, bye.
Yeah.